should be an awful lot of citizens' arrests going on. Now, I do have a solution that will stop all of these at the same time.
And do you have a question?
Yes, the question
okay.
For the entire panel.
Okay.
We have an unconstitutional president and commander-in-chief. Article 2 is just as important as all your other freedoms and rights. If you will go to American grand jury and become a jury member, we can remove the imposter from our presidency, and then all the rest of these people will fall immediately. Will you join the effort to remove the imposter from our presidency?
You have to start on a local level.
No, this is going at a national level, AmericanGrandJury.org. You can become a juror on grand juries all across this country and remove this imposter.
Well, thank you for that. Sure, that's a good, I mean, it's a great suggestion. I mean, we need to have good jurors.
Wait a minute, what do you mean a suggestion? I mean, how many times have you seen the government create a crisis when none exists?
That's right.
This is their policy.
They're creating this.
Now, let me address Larry a minute. You asked why the scientific community takes so long to get an answer, and why is that answer always so biased to match the policies of the current administration? Well, guess what? Where the hell do you think they get their grant money? And do you think they would get any grant money from an administration that they didn't agree with? I mean, is that rocket science?
The website again is, what is the website again is American Grand Jury.
Go there and do your civic responsibility. We owe it. We've been sleeping for the last several generations while the subversives have been taking over our country right under us. We now have a government that is not the government you voted for in 2008.
I am not
It has been subverted.
I am not disagreeing with you. And all you can do is you can make that request and you can make that suggestion. I mean, of course, these gentlemen want to do everything that they can. Will you? I mean, you
have a responsibility.
Thank you. I'm not going to. I agree with you. We have. That's why we're all here. Thank you. Over here.
Control of the economy. Now, this what we're seeing right now is UN Agenda 21 in action. Absolutely. Okay, this started in 1992.
Excuse me.
I just want to give you two minutes to just ask them if they've heard about it.
I agree with you. You can ask them if they've heard about it. We want to move on. No,
Everyone look into UN Agenda 21 because this is where the water crisis is coming from. It's coming from the UN down to the continent.
Okay. Thank you. And we want to get back to the water crises and the questions in the panel. Yes, thank you. Questions for the panel, please.
I've heard about it, and Linda, I'll email you an article that was just out. It's called Sleepless in Los Angeles, I believe it is, and they detail the kind of indebtedness that Metropolitan Water District are $5 billion in debt. and Lee Redding. You've seen nothing yet. And in the year 2012, they made a large contract purchase prior when the project first started to deliver your water for cheap electricity now for 20 years or so, or 30. It expires. You're going to go on to current competitive electrical rates in 2012. You've seen nothing yet for what your water cost is going to go to. And this is why we need to be working on other long-term electrical solutions, whether it be nuclear, where we're going to generate and we can create electricity safer than what they've ever done before for less than 2 cents a kilowatt. Because otherwise, your homes, when your water cost goes and double, or you have half as much water, what happens to your homes in some of these areas? You're going to lose value like what we're losing on our farms. Same thing's going to happen here. But I'll email Linda that article about sleepless in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I just want to say about Agenda 21. I mean, I think it's important if for people to go on the website, on the internet, and educate themselves about what it is. But it is, you can get so paranoid and fearful that there's nothing you can do, that it's a foregone conclusion, that everything is in place, and it's a no. Excuse me, no, it is. Please. I am not saying that it is paranoid. I am not saying it is paranoid to read it, to understand what it is. I'm saying that people get so frozen and paralyzed in fear that there is nothing, that they feel powerless, that there is nothing that they can do as individuals. And I think it's important to keep our eyes on what is doable, and that is, what is it that we have? Who are the representatives that we have representing us? What are they doing? They're not voting by the Constitution of the United States. They are violating the Constitution all the time. They violate our property rights, they violate our constitutional rights to free speech, they violate so many rights all the time. And so what we need to do is be responsible about electing representatives who respect the Constitution and who are
there are things on a grander scale that we can do, but I'll tell you, living in a community that's been suppressed by someone who has misrepresented us, we need to unelect people on this group, and we're going to do our part in our area, because it's a battle. These people are soldiers with Nancy Pelosi and George Miller and the Obama administration out to destroy us. And we can do our part at the ballot box here locally, and we can do other stuff nationally in these other organizations and whatnot. I want to show you. I hope you're going to get back to my life that I was on stage taking my shirt off. But look, folks, there's a groundswell going on out here, and we can take the financial pocketbook away from Nancy Pelosi. We can take her 737 jet away by not only letting her be Speaker of the House, and we do it by replacing these people.
Larry,